Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Brian, and this being my first video talking about myself, I'm going to exclusively introduce myself. So my name is Brian Mbuvi. I am 30 years, and I'm an accountant by profession. I'm also a hustler. Hustler means I do things here and there to complement my basic salary. And that's enough of the introduction. I want to talk about some of the things that we go through. We think about life and you ask what's happening. Sometimes I just sit in a room, or I go to the washroom, or I'm alone in the office and I think about it. I have been so hardworking. I wake up every day at 6 in the office. I leave the office after 8 in the evening. Yet the fruits to all the hard work is rarely being seen. You find yourself struggling to pay rent. Sometimes you don't have transport. Sometimes the kids are chased from school because of school fees. You have so many debts. You look at your debts and you wonder, why do I borrow so much? Is it because I'm living beyond my means, beyond my standards? Am I doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing? Or is my income too little compared to the market value of a normal life? I have done a foundation at where I come from. Niliweka tu foundation na pesa ikaisha. Nikachimba mitaro, nikajenga the first column, second column. Pesa ikaisha. So continuing that project will be so hectic for me because I have to get extra income apart from what I get in a month, so that I can budget for the continuation of that project. So hiyo ndio iendelee, I have to work extra hard in looking for more side hustles that can help in building that project. So that is one of my targets, to finish my upcountry dream house. Number two, as a business person, when you go to business meetings, when you go to look for jobs, when you go to look for opportunities, people tend to respect you more. People tend to value you or trust you more if you're driving. So imefika mahali ama a stage in my life where I think that having a car is not a luxury but a necessity. So that is another target. About probably is unachievable, but I will achieve it because I believe that anything I put my focus and my head into, I always achieve. So God willing, I have so many things that I need to do. I need to finish the house. I need to buy a car. Go by August. My birthday nilikuwa nataka gari. Na si gari ya pesa mingi, around 1 million. 1.2, 1 million Juke, Nissan Juke. Si mtu anisurprise tu nayo aniambie Brian shika, because I can use the car to do so many things and have a very productive life. Things that I go with tuk-tuk, Ubers, taxis. Because sometimes you have to go get into some of these business opportunities presentable. You cannot just go there na baiskeli ama na boda boda na unahitaji upatiwe contract ya more than 500k, 1 million. It's not possible. So basically what I'm trying to ask myself is, pesa iko wapi? Ni wapi inapeleka pesa? Ni wapi inaharibu pesa? Or is it that either I'm not being paid enough? Because I wake up every morning, I go to work. Yes, yet I'm struggling to pay rent, I'm struggling to pay for food, I'm struggling to even go home. Yani na bargain mpaka kwa matatu. You ask yourself, it reaches a point, you sit, you try to analyze your expenditures, your income. Maisha inaendelea kuongezeka. The last time nilienda kununua unga ama nilinunua mafuta ama nilinunua sabuni, the next time I go to the supermarket, the price of that thing will have increased. Around the next 1 or 2 weeks budget itasomwa. And of course, maybe there will be more taxation, there will be more, vitu zitaongezeka bei, unasikia mafuta imepanda, so makondakta na wao wanajua kuteka advantage of such kind of things. Unasikia pia bei ya kwenda nyumbani imekuwa juu. So I don't know, it's me or everybody else feels like me that life is becoming hard and harder, because you have a constant salary but the expenses are increasing and their value is also increasing. So in one way or the other, my sub zako haziwezi balance the income and versus the expenditure. It's going, the seesaw is not balancing. So sometimes I sit somewhere like mtu amezubaa, ask myself, what should I not do? You cannot, there are things you have to do. You have to pay rent. You have to eat. You have to pay transport to go to work. Your kids have to go to school. They have to clothe. Yani lazima wavae. Hmm? You're trying to become a good dad or a good parent, so things like the subscriptions at television, GoTV, DSTV zinakuwa kama necessity tena. Hmm? Phone, credit, phone ndio nitafutanga hata pesa, so there's no way utakuwa unapiga simu unatafuta biashara and then in the middle of the conversation unaanza kusikia titi. It is embarrassing. In fact, it is disappointing to the person that you're trying to get an opportunity or a job from. So guys, in the comment section, advise huyu kijana, manake maisha inakuwa ngumu. Let's reason together. Tell me what you need me to discuss about, or you ask me things that I do, I will give them to you. I'll tell you what I do in more details in our next video. But for this video, I'm just thinking out loud. Somebody there can hear me out. I'm a professional. What I do it to the best of my ability. If you ask my boss or the people I've ever worked for, they are proud of what I do. Sijui wao ni waulize, are you proud of how you pay me? That is one. The side hustles that I get, sijasema ni nini, but I see opportunities, I tap them and try to generate an extra income from it. Whatever kind of an opportunity it is, as long as it's legal. So I will talk about my the side hustles in another video. But for this video, where you too, I'm employed, I have a salary. Whether the salary is big or not big, or is enough or not enough, that is another thing we need to discuss about. The side hustles, what kind of side hustles do I do? How much do I get from it? We need to balance my equation and know what's happening in my life, because I need to start progressing. I need to move from where I am. I need to change the Ayole in Nairobi, and we were moving from one house to another because we being kicked out of the house every end of the month because of lack of rent. Yani mimi nilivaa nguo za kupewa. No, my kids cannot do the same thing. My kids cannot be ati wanabishiwa wanatolewa nje because hatujalipa rent. I need to change that narrative. And to change that narrative, I need to start discussing the narrative of how much am I earning, what am I doing right or what am I doing wrong, what should I do different, and how will I start, because everything starts with a single step. So my friends, my followers, my neighbors, my fellow employees, my friends, everybody, my family, let's have this conversation. How we can change our life. You need to sit down, look at your progress, look at where you are, look at how much you are earning, how much you are using. I might even have to need to cut down some of the things that I think it's a necessity. Kama for example, I've said that spending 2 to 3,000 on Friday, actually now I think it's still a necessity, but probably as we progressed to get onto the right record or track, I might see that as an expense or an unnecessary expense and probably cut it out. Maybe I have said that I need a car, which I think it's a necessity and not a luxury, but because it's not possible to have it right now, I might remove that target from my life for the moment. Kale kanyumba kenye nilianzisha ushago, nimejenga 1 2 3 columns, nimeweka foundation na nimeachia, I might probably have to forget about it for some time and focus on maybe putting a business that can give me constant income, and then I don't know. We will discuss about this. But friends, life is becoming terribly hard. And I don't know the people up there whether they know that life is hard and they need to consider the decisions that they make, that they affect the normal mwananchi, the normal hustler like Brian. Until next time, peace.